Hey YouTube, my name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell 2 times when you can see every time that I upload a video. Yes, let's hit that 2 times. Um, we are here again today, and you know when I come this late, and let's remind the new people, we in the motherfucking dark room. We in the motherfucking dark room. I ain't seen that in a minute, right? And you know what the bad part about it is? The video I just watched, I was just on Mike Larry's page, All Access Media. I love Mike's page, not All Viral Access Media. Mike Larry. I just was in his live. Me and Mike always, he starts a live in the middle of the night and I'm trying to upload a video. Sometimes it won't never happen because I'm in his live. But anywho, he's the fucking best. Hands down. I hate to even keep talking about this, but I'm not understanding why another black man gets shot in his back 20 times. Did we not just have the other man that just got shot 7 times? What is it that I'm not understanding? Why is it that it's a whole movement going on across the world and is about police brutality? People don't burn down. Notice how I said the people, because we don't even, I know it wasn't black people that burnt down no precinct. Remember I talked about that a while back in one of my videos. When George Floyd got killed, they burnt down that precinct. So let me just this video might be all over the place. I'm trying to stick with one topic and go from one topic to the next without jumping all around. But I'm so upset because I'm not understanding. But I do understand. But as a black person, it's like, are y'all fucking serious? It's a whole black movement going on. A whole movement. And y'all still killing black people? And y'all still doing it? It's not one state, one town that y'all doing it in. Because then I can say, well, they doing that in that town on purpose. That's why all those shootings happened over there. No. It's happening around the world. So, why are y'all still doing it? And the crazy thing is, though, people are racist, period. Right? Some people is just racist. I'm trying to be real technical with my words because I don't want to say nothing to offend nobody. And I'm not racist. I don't want nobody to even think I'm close to that. I love everybody. I'm a businesswoman. So the business I'm in, I do here, I have no choice. I do everybody. My hands and my mind, my money set and my heart don't pump racism. That has to be installed in you. So when you come up and you be grown and you become something like a cop, this is what you do. So let's just get into the video from Mike Larry's page, All Viral Access Media. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about, and this is why I'm upset. The man should have never been shot 20 times. Why? I don't understand. The other last week, the other black man, Jacob, he should have never got shot 7 times close range and lived to tell the tale. I know them cops heated about that. I know they heated about that because they can't blame nothing on somebody that's alive. Y'all see what they trying to do to Breonna Taylor? Yeah, that's another thing they trying to do. They are actually trying to pin her as a drug dealer. Why? Because y'all fucked up? And then come to find out, allegedly, the cops that did that to Breonna Taylor, that wasn't their first time doing that. So this is an agenda going on in the world. It's an agenda going on. And I'm not really feeling it. But let's just cut to this video real quick. Because I'm so livid. It's disgusting. That's how I feel right now. I am livid. I don't even have words to describe the pain in my heart. That when you open up your eyes every day now, it seems like every other week, something is going on. Something is going on. Something is going on. And let me just tell you this. I'm going to wrap all of this shit in a nutshell, in a nice little bow. I'm really trying not to make this video long, but let me just tell you something. We're going to pull in an hour and some change over here with this video. Because I'm going to wrap everything up in a bow for y'all. Everything. Down to the White House. Down to everything. Okay. Let's go to the video first. Because I'm disgusted. Disgusted. I'm so disgusted. Crazy. Don't make no type of sense. Like, my heart is just hurting. Like, I don't understand. I just don't. I just don't. What is going on? All of a sudden. You know what's funny? So we gonna go back to, if you ever listen to my earlier videos, how I used to complain about my I used to complain about my devices not working the way I want them to work when I'm talking about certain subjects. Now, when I'm talking mess about YouTubers and all that, everything fine. Everything working fine, everything pumping fine. But as soon as you talk about real shit, all your devices stop working. There's all type of malfunctions. There's glitches everywhere. Shit don't be charged up. All of a sudden, your phone was just on 100%. Now it's dead. All because you're talking about real shit. Shit is crazy. It is crazy. It's crazy how they got this whole world wired up. It's crazy. See the guy running? That's the one they shot in the back today. Those are the two officers. They held him at first, but then he got away somehow. He got away. And he started running. I'm going to turn it up because I don't want to hear Mike Larry's voice. You know, I don't want to do too much content.
That's crazy.
He's dead now.
Smoky,
20 times.
blood, they smoky, fool.
The guy that's saying they smoked him, he's the original recorder of the video. His whole account is gone.
They shot that nigga like 20 times. Auntie, come over here, Auntie. Watch out. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Y'all niggas scaling. Look, aired him out. Aired him out. Look, and he still got his gun. Look, he dead already, nigga. He already dead. Weird ass nigga. Fuck 12. He already dead. He dead already. He still got his guns on him. Nigga, that nigga ain't got nothing, nigga. He dead, nigga. What is you doing? What are you doing? Auntie Tiny, back up. Auntie Tiny, back up, Auntie Tiny. What are you doing, though? He dead already. What are you doing? Look at that shit. That's crazy. Look at that shit. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? I'm actually trying to look up this person's phone. This person's phone. Account on Instagram, and it's gone. You can't even find it. Just because he showed this video. That's crazy.
Man, they ain't doing no fucking job. Look at that shit. Y'all killing people. Y'all ain't doing no fucking job.
XBR7, yes.
Look at that shit.
Yep.
How you gonna handcuff a dead man? How you gonna handcuff a dead man? How you gonna dead man. You niggas is weird. They own you. They own you. He out of here. He gone. He out of here. He was trying to dump on you too.
Somebody said, don't shoot him. He got kids. They don't care, ma'am.
Fly, man. I've been getting on my nerves, man. This shit is irritating. Now, let me show you the flip side. Where that?
Mike be going off. I love Mike, yo. It's the flip side. White privilege. Told him to put it down and called him a bitch.
What are you doing? Get away from me. I haven't done anything wrong. You're attacking me. For what? You're under arrest. For what? No. No, I'm not under arrest for disorderly conduct. You're under arrest now for resistance. You are a real piece of work, buddy. I didn't do anything wrong. This is ridiculous.
Now y'all see? Y'all see?
Let me tell y'all something I found funny in that whole fucking video. Thank you, Mike Larry. You are the bestest. Thank you. He is cute, too. I want y'all to go and subscribe to Mike Larry. He be talking that shit. He be having a lot of interviews over there. I fucks with Mike Larry and all viral access media. Yes, I fucks with them. But how he went from, then he called him a bitch or something, and then he went from bitch to buddy because now he got the cuffs on. Now he got the bracelet on. He your buddy now. Oh my! You know his whole tone changed. What happened, buddy? Now he want to be. What happened, buddy? Oh, this is fucking ridiculous. But you just was cursing him out and, body slamming and all types of crazy shit. How you go from that to that? How does that work? It baffles my brain. It really do. It really do. I'm trying to figure it out. And y'all still shoot this man. Even, okay, somebody said they trying to say now that the man had a gun. He didn't use the gun. He didn't use the gun. And we know how easily they plant stuff because notice how they started surrounding around the body. Notice that. Peep game how they surrounded the body. And the cop was trying to cover the boy camera so he won't have to record. But shout out to that young man. I don't know who he is, but shout out to him for getting that video. Because I'm not understanding what's going on. And when people are looking at these videos, because they're not just one no more. There are thousands of videos out there where black people are being killed by cops. So I'm not understanding why no cops is going to jail like that. I'm not understanding that. Are they human just like we are? Oh. I know what it is. I know what it is. And when I'm telling y'all I know what it is, I'm about to light my blunt back up because now I'm mad. Oh, they got a badge. They got a badge. Notice how I didn't say they have a badge and a gun. The badge alone speaks for itself. Now I'm about to kick some real shit. COs, which are, correctional officers, they work in the jail system guarding men and women every day, right? They don't have guns. They don't have guns. They don't have guns. They don't carry their weapons in the jail. They have them. If a riot break out, stuff like that on the yard, the criminals get to play and run, well, not free, but they get to play in the yard, lift weights, or play basketball, everything. Feds is even better. They don't have guns. But the cops in the world, they have guns. And you know what I find funny too? The cops are jealous of the COs. Yeah, I'm going to say it one more time because people be like, oh, well, a CO is a form of a cop. Yeah, but let me tell you the difference. Not just where they work at or what they do, their job performance, none of that. The salary is very motherfucking different for a CO. Very different. They get paid. So when they stop a CO on the street like a traffic violation or something, and the CO, they see that it's a CO because the CO has their badge too, you know they still give them tickets out here in New York City. I'm going to say it one more time. They still give them tickets. Now, I remind you, the COs, they get to park wherever they want. They have the plaque, just like the cops do, to put in the window. So nobody will have to give them a ticket. So if they get a moving violation, say if they didn't see a stop sign or they ran a red light, they don't give them a pass because they're COs and they don't like them. A lot of cops do not like COs. I seen it from my very own eyes. I have cops in my family and I have COs in my family. I be around a lot of COs. Oh yeah, I fucks with money people. I don't play those type of games. And a lot of COs, because they make that money that they make, they have a lot of businesses because they make that money. You know what I'm saying? A cop is never on a CO salary. Never. And that's why they be mad. They don't even have the package they got at all. They don't even come close in some states. So they already mad at that. They probably was bullied when they was little. Let's add that right there. Then on top of that, they probably was brought up racist. Let's sprinkle that in there. This is what I'm saying. These cops is built off anger, salary. You don't know what they got going on in their family life. But for one thing for sure we know they are is racist. Because all y'all doing is shooting black people. That's it. Y'all not even going to make it unobvious and shoot a white person once in a blue. Y'all not going to even make it obvious. Like, oh no, we just shot John 2 months ago. They can't say that because they didn't shoot John 10 months ago or 2 months ago. They didn't do that. No, they shot Keith, the black one. Larry, the black one. They shot those people. Dante, Javante, Jacob. You know, people, George. They do shit like that. And they let them other people get away with murder. You see what the young boy did? I want to talk about that too. The young boy that killed the 2 people. That's crazy. It's crazy. And the cops walked by him. They walked by him. And he had an AR-15. He had an AK-15 or something like that. He ain't have no 9mm. He didn't even have a 22. Shit. He didn't even have a 45. He had a machine-style gun for the military. 17 years old. And the first thing they want to say is, oh, but look at him when he was cleaning the graffiti off the wall. I said, where the gun at? That's exactly what I said. Where the gun at? They walked past him. Meanwhile, they know he killed 2 people. That he shot 2 people. I heard he blew that man's face off or arm off or something. That's crazy. But he get to live. They don't shoot them. Never. School shootings. If the shooter don't kill themselves, they come out fine. Remember the white young person, the white young dude that went up in that church and killed all those black people? Wasn't they feeding him water afterwards and shit? Didn't they take him to McDonald's or some dumb shit? Don't quote me on it, but I'm just saying. It's not that far-fetched because one person did go to McDonald's and another person get fed water. I just don't know which person it was. Which murderer did it. But it's crazy. You see, I'm all over the place. That's how I'm. It's like, you look at it. I was crying this morning. So once Mike Larry put this up there, and I got to review it this evening and jump on the live, I'm like, what the fuck? But let me just say this. Do y'all ever wonder why the mega hat is red? Y'all don't know? No? All right. Let me tell you why it's red. First of all, the mega hat is red for everybody to see it. Why it ain't blue? Why it ain't black with white letters? It's red. And it sits on the top of their fucking heads. Because they want to be known who's what. Oh, he's with us. Oh, he has his hat on, he's with us. That's damn near gang. That's what what? Because when they see a red flag in a black man's pocket, he's down with a gang, right? But the peoples with the red hats on talking about make America great again, they not a gang? No? Because a lot of them belong to the KKK. Yeah. And the KKK is not a gang? You know what's funny? I never even heard nobody call a KKK a gang. I felt strange just saying it for the first goddamn time. And y'all trying to tell me the cops is not a gang? They wear blue, sometimes brown. Shit, depending on what state they in. A majority of them wear blue. So I'm not understanding. They not in a gang. Shit is crazy. It baffles my mind. And y'all not understanding. Okay, let's get back to that mega hat that sits on top of everybody. Some people's heads. Let me be real specific with my words when I say this. That hat that sits on top of their head. It's a warning. To let you know what side they on. And it's a warning for they people. Oh, I'm on your side. That's what that's about. Right? Okay. Boom. Okay. 9/11 happened in New York City. Right? Every time they feel like it's a terrorist threat or something like that, what's the highest threat color? What's the highest threat level on the color bar when they say, oh, we in code such and such? What is the highest color? You guessed it. Red. Mega hat. Red. Blood. Red. Think about it. Now I'm getting deep. Now I'm going deep. And I ain't even take a pull yet. So could you imagine once I pull this blunt, what the hell's going to flow out my mouth? But it's all going to be worth something. That's a fact. But yeah, red. Red, 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 red. Red. It baffles my brain. All this defunding the police. I feel like Black Lives Matter. I feel like we need to just start marching right around the goddamn precinct that did the crime. And then from there, you go to every officer's house and stand in front of their house. You know why? Because they live in a community that don't want black people in it. Please let that be a fact. If an officer kills a black person, they live in a community where there's no black people. That's a fact. Because they wouldn't be able to kill that person on that block. What the fuck? They don't have to move after they kill the person? Hell no. So they don't live on that block with black people if they out to target black people. Go on their blocks and chant. Black Lives Matter and see what results you get. Because remember, the cops that, did that to George Floyd, bless his soul, y'all went over there to his house and y'all got results. See, we need to stay focused. It's too much going on in 2020 all at the same time. And we can't focus on everything at all times. We have to stay focused on the main source. The main source is to get them to stop killing us and get those people put in jail. Right? So chant Black Lives Matter in front their house, like y'all did for George Floyd. Stop marching up and down the street. Stand still. Stand still. You see how they sent for George Floyd? They sent a group of protesters to one cop's house. They sent a group of other protesters to another cop's house. That's how you get shit done. Go to the precinct. Stand in front of there as your united front. You think they're not gonna stand for that? Because now they gotta guard the precinct. Because all y'all from the community is at the precinct. So who gonna get shot? What, they gonna shoot you in front of the precinct? I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But let's just be real. Protest in front of the precinct. Know your demands and be clear about what you ask for. Y'all ready to defund the police? Fuck defunding them. Let's get the bad bunches up out of here. Y'all keep saying it's good cops. Let's find out. Let's get the bad ones out and see how many good cops is left. They always hiring, right? Because I'm starting to think it's more bad cops than good cops. I'm really starting to see that. And then, like Mike Larry said on his live today, what's a good cop? Because if the cops know what's going on and they standing by and they not saying nothing, they watching the crime happen, right? If I watch a crime happen, I'm an accessory to murder. I watched it. Why is it they not accessories to murder once they watching? Yeah, you ain't do it, but you ain't try to stop it. That's a fact. So I'm not understanding. If it's so many good cops, they go by a code that I know there's good cops in there. I know because I know cops personally. But why y'all not opening up y'all mouths? You know why they not opening up their mouths? Because like I said, it's a gang. It's almost like a fucking sorority. Like college and shit. You get hazed. But when you do something, everybody goes after that one person and starts fucking with them. Oh, such and such told. They start harassing such and such. All of a sudden, that person that told on the bad cops, now they on fucking death duty. Meanwhile, the cops that did the bullshit is out there living their best life, shooting up more people. And that's fucked up. So we punish the good ones by firing them and putting them on death duty and hazing them when they step up and say something. Because I'm going to just say this. They have meetings in precincts every time they do a roll call and all that. Some black cop in some precinct said something. I'm not going to sit up here and say that nobody said nothing. But they ain't doing enough. Because they don't want to be fired. People need their jobs. But the crazy thing is, though, if you a cop and you murder somebody and you get off, you can go and be a cop somewhere else. That's another thing I'm mad at. That rule got to be restricted. See, you got to know your demands. Demand that rule right there. That should be a rule. That should be a law. If you are a cop and you commit murder, you should not be allowed to go over to any state or any country for that matter and be a cop anywhere. Come on. This is crazy. We are in the middle of and you know what? I'm about to say it. We are in the middle of one of the biggest elections of your life. Your life, my life, your kids' life. We are in the election that's going to rock the world. And y'all not understanding that. Y'all not understanding. Y'all should know that we are in the biggest election of the world when Camilla is up there in the versus battle with Brandy and Monica talking about, hi y'all, we gotta vote. Get your fucking ass the fuck up out of here. What you doing on there? What's she doing on versus? Trying to rally up the troops. I thought about what I'm about to say right now, and I'm all about rocking the vote. I'm all about rocking the vote. Especially when it comes to the big election. I'm all about it. But this is where we have nobody that we really like that. People fuck with Joe, but people don't fuck with Joe. The only reason why a lot of people is picking Joe to win, the only reason why everybody right now wants Joe to win is because we are tired of Trump. And I don't feel like we should be forced with fucking Joe because there's no good candidates out there in the world. I don't feel like there's no good candidates that's president. And black people. If your kids say they want to get into like politics and stuff, push them. Push them. We don't have enough of us in the politic world. So when we are picking these assemblymen and all that stuff to take care of our communities, we need to know that they are from where we are from. It starts there. We got to worry about the president when we worry about the president. Those elections come up first. So right now we just stuck with Joe and Camilla ass, right? Am I even saying the bitch right? Am I saying the name right? I can't. Listen. Y'all not understanding. We are in the biggest voting thing ever. First of all, she just made history by being nominated. Okay. As a black woman. And I'm throwing up the finger quotes. I'm throwing them up. Yes, I am. Okay, yeah, she may be black. But why he had to pick the lightest one on the whole motherfucking shit that was black? Why he had to pick her? I'm going to tell you why he had to pick her. I told you this conversation is going to be all over the place. But I love y'all, though. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to tell you why he picked her. And this is going to go into a whole nother conversation. See how my conversation flows from one topic to the next? You just have to keep up with me. Notice how I lit my blunt, never even puffed it, and it went out. I never even lit it back. But anywho, because the topic is so crazy, and I got so much on my brain that I want to say. And right now, I'm just talking to y'all like y'all in the room with me. I feel like when I make my videos, I know who I want to talk to. I know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to new people, old people, and potential people. I'm talking to the people in general. So I know I want to say certain things. But I don't want to trigger nobody with this topic. Because everybody is not racist. Everybody is not racist. But these cops, these bad seeds, I don't care what color they are. If they kill somebody for no reason, they have to go. I don't care what skin complexion they. I don't care if they pink. I don't care if they green. I don't give a fuck if they purple. They have to go. Kamala Harris only got picked because she was the lightest thing to white. I said that shit. See, nobody not going to say that shit the way I say that shit. And if you are new here, yeah, this is, yeah. I keeps it all the way 100. I'm not biting my tongue for nobody, and I don't edit my videos. Because I want y'all to hear the raw and uncut. I don't want to edit nothing. I feel like when people edit, they taking stuff out and doing this and doing that. And I'm not going to change for nobody's rules and guidelines or none of that. I'm going to talk free because freedom of speech is free. It's called freedom of speech. The word free comes first. So I'm going to speak my mind. Bear with me. But I'm not understanding. I'm going to say it one more time though. The reason why Joe picked Camilla because Camilla was close to his complexion. And she was, quote unquote, black. And she was a woman. And this is how you should have known the movement was coming. It started with Hillary. And that's why they didn't want to let her go. They didn't want to let her go. Because, see, when somebody is doing something and they don't want you to know what they doing, they dangle other shit in front of you. Like stupid shit that's happening in the world. Oh, look what Donald Trump tweeted today. But meanwhile, on the other hand, they're doing some other bullshit. This is what they fucking been doing since 2020 got in the fucking building. And y'all not even understanding. They was doing it before 2020 got in the building. We just didn't know. Well, we knew, but you need to open up your eyes. But they started with Hillary. And notice how she didn't get in the White House because he had to come in here and fuck up shit. They allow him to come in here, buy a seat, fuck up shit. Because first of all, what are the requirements? I got to look up the requirements to become president. Because I noticed something. It's getting damn near easy to become president. God damn it. They don't let this nigga become president. Anybody can become president. Not the reality star. Not him. Not somebody that never served in combat and never worried. Remember when he first got in there, they said, oh, he did some cadet something. Please. He ain't never did a cadet nothing in his life. That Donald Trump ain't never did a cadet nothing in his life. Okay? So please. This is why I'm saying, what is the requirements to become president? They got poor Camilla. She come. She supposed to be what? The black white hope? Because she's a female? So we supposed to just rock with that. Because they Democrats and you got a female and she supposed to be black. So we just supposed to run with that shit. That's what we got to pick from? That's what we got to pick from. This is the year, black people, that you hold your vote. Don't rock shit. Hold it. Notice how every fucking celebrity rock the vote. They with anything that's gonna fucking pay them right now. And the reason why I said that because shout out to Marb Radio. Marb Radio was on the air today and she did like a little piece and found out that celebrities was getting paid to say they tested positive for COVID. So again, yeah. I will pull up the article, but I don't have it. She has it on her channel. That's why I said I shouts out my people. Go to Marb Radio and look at it. And she got it up on her channel because the video came on. She did the live today about it. Like, really? And we thought that they was being paid. But now when there's a whole news article about them being paid, really? And we all thought that. We always thought that. If you had an open mind and you stay so woke, you should have known that they was paying these motherfuckers to say X, Y, and Z. Come on. When did censors ever get your favorite rapper to talk about, you have to do censors, this and that and the third? Answer the questionnaire. And do things for your community. When did they ever get your favorite rapper to do that? All of a sudden, here come Cardi B. And she's speaking in English and in Spanish to draw you into the fucking commercial. There's a fucking agenda. And let me just fucking tell you something. These fucking celebrities is with the shit because they got their money, they type of money. Even if they fucking black, they with the shits. They getting paid for fucking saying that they fucking tested positive for COVID. What type of shit is that? Who even takes such shit like that? Who does that? When they call you up to say, listen, I need you to say X, Y, and Z. I'm not saying that shit. Click, that's me. But these motherfuckers is like, but how much you gonna pay me? Oh, okay. Cash, send me the check. Okay. When it clears, I'll say it. All right. Bye. I tested positive for COVID-19 because my check cleared. Like, what? Like, it's just crazy. It baffles my brain. It really does, because at some point you have to laugh at the stupid shit. So it all goes back to Camilla being at the fucking Versus battle. She wasn't there, but they pulled her face up on screen, and I'm like, why the fuck is she here at the Versus battle? Because they pushing that agenda. That female unity and all this crazy shit. Notice how she popped up on the Versus battle with Brandy and Monica. Why she ain't pop up on the Versus battle with Snoop Doggy Dogg and DMX? Why? Because y'all say she didn't become VP until afterwards. Well, shit. She could have popped up in one of the Versus battles then. When she became, because it was one before that. I can't fucking remember right now, but it was one before Brandy and them, since she's been VP, nominated VP. Why she ain't pop up in their Versus battle? But you popped up in the all-female Versus battle. The one that the world was fucking wanting to watch. You popped your face up in there, Camilla. You have to know that they pushing the agenda, people. It's an agenda being pushed. It's an agenda. And see, let me just say this. While we are outraged because the cops is killing black people, right now is September the 2nd. Let's count how many shootings is going to happen from September 2nd to November. So let's see. That's 2 months. Let's see what happens in those 2 months. Because I guarantee you it's going to be at least 3 to 4 shootings. More shootings in that month time span of black people. Because they want you to be outraged. They want you to go out and march. They don't want you to look at what what number 45 is doing. They don't want you to look at the stupid shit Joe Biden is saying. Only when he says stupid shit. But when he says smart shit and we with the shits, they don't want you to listen to that. No, ma'am. They don't want you to listen to that. They want you to see that Camilla popped up on the Versus with Brandy and Monica. They want you to listen to that. They want you to see that. The female unity and X, Y, and Z. Please. 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 And I'm going to get into that Versus battle in a minute because something I noticed it was aggravating me. But anyway, that makes no sense. It really don't. For her to be at the Versus, that irritated me. It really did. Like, everybody in the chat was like, well, what the fuck is she here for? Meanwhile, Michelle Obama was in the chat. So when she arrived in the chat on the Versus, everybody was happy. Everybody was saying, oh, they was talking to Michelle Obama. It was crazy in the chat on the Versus, but I'm talking about that later. Let's get back to the police brutality. Because, see, I'm not the one. I may get distracted a little bit, but I always come right the fuck back. Let's get back to police brutality. This whole election shit, the red hat, Trump being in office, police brutality, and then Camilla becoming VP nominated. It's all pushing a fucking agenda. I'm sorry. Meanwhile, we want y'all to unite and Black Lives Matter. We with it. We gonna get all the black actors now and put them on all the white shows like Friends and Housewives of fucking Beverly Hills and Housewives of New York City. We gonna get all of them because those are the ones with all the white people. And now y'all want to sprinkle it with one person of color and think that shit is fucking cool. No, y'all sitting up here worrying about, cause Aunt Shemama. They want y'all to worry about Aunt Shemama now. We gonna get rid of Aunt Shemama. That's so wrong. That was a stereotype, and we just didn't know it. Why the fuck is y'all fucking with Aunt Shemama? Why are we not fucking with these cops and getting these niggas fired and putting these niggas in jail? Let's focus on that because that's the fucking focus. And you know what's funny? It's always been the focus since Colin Kaepernick took the knee. Yeah, we going all the way back there. Why that man ain't got his job back? Because everybody is for what he was for now. So why he can't get his job back? Why he had to go and re-practice and all that shit? You know why? Y'all want him to re-practice for y'all can say he failed. That was a setup, Cap. That was a setup. He should have just been able to get his job back off the strength that everybody's with the movement now. He still don't got a job. He don't even commentate on it. Why he don't have why nobody never offered Cap a chair at the table where they do commentary about football and stuff. Sports, period. Why he not at the table? Oh no. He got an afro? What? He not gonna change and jeopardize his integrity for nobody? Oh, he's too much of a nigger. He might get on your platform and say some shit you don't like? You can't control him. Okay. I get it now. All the above. Yeah. That's why the Colin Kaepernick ain't got no goddamn job. That's why he ain't got no job. They cannot control him. You already know what I mean by they. They, the people, cannot control Colin Kaepernick. He was too much a force to be reckoned with. Crazy thing is, all he did was take a knee. Why did take a knee was so much of a threat? And then your president jumped in on it and said, it's about the flag, and changed the whole fucking topic of fucking kneeling. He wasn't kneeling because of the fucking flag. He was kneeling for police brutality. And they took the whole shit and changed it around like the man was talking about the flag. He's disrespecting the flag. This, that, and the third. He kneeled, but the flag just had a piece to do with it. It wasn't specifically about the flag. He wasn't being disrespectful towards the flag. He was being disrespectful towards the cops to keep disrespecting and killing black people. Crazy, right? But we ready to fix all the little shit. Let's sprinkle the black people on some of these shows that we have going on because we don't want to seem like we racist, even though we was already racist from the jump. Because I'm not understanding, Bravo. Why is it that Housewives of New York City never had a motherfucking black person on there? And they've been on longer than fucking Housewives of Atlanta. Why they don't have no black people? Now y'all ready to shake up the cast. Why the fuck? Why y'all ready to shake up the cast? Why Housewives of New Jersey never had a black person? Why? Housewives of Orange County. Why? No black people live there? No? Fucking lie. It's crazy. It just baffles my mind. Not a sprinkle. They don't even have a tan girl that look black on none of them shows. So I'm not understanding. Why are you worrying about fixing the little shit? Why make an announcement about it? Just do it. Because everybody want attention. Because if you realize that you're doing something wrong, you don't have to make an announcement to correct the shit that you're doing wrong, especially shit like that. Just get a black person in there. We'll notice it. We've been noticing it all this time that you ain't had no black people. Everything is a fucking announcement. Everything is for a click and a view. Everything for everybody to fucking see. Even the murder of black people. Like I told y'all in the last video, I don't remember this much violence being seen on TV in my whole entire fucking life. And now, like I said, I'm 41. I have never seen so much violence on TV in my whole life. I don't understand it. I'm not understanding. Everything is televised. Every fucking thing is for everybody to see. So when they say that they can't find evidence of a police shooting, you ain't got to find it. Everybody's recording now. Everybody has their eye on the cops. And notice how I said that. Why everybody has their eyes on the cops, while all black America has their eyes on the cops, your president is over there fucking shit up. Big dot. That's a fact. So yeah, we over here Black Lives Matter on right hand, but in the left hand, oh shit, Trump is over here doing something, but we don't want you to know that. Oh, but we're going to jump in here with this Black Lives Matter movement. Let's show that. Just like nobody reported on the 39 kids that was found in Georgia. It was not on no news media. No news media. 39 kids. I don't give a fuck if the kids is purple. Why nobody reported on it? You know where you found that at? On black content creators. Black bloggers had to post that. Black bloggers had to post that. It baffles my fucking brain how we finding kids in the world that was missing for fucking years. But and yet we not going to show that on the news? Why not? Why not? Why we not going to show that on the news? You know why we not going to show that on the news? Because we got to find a way to cover that shit up. Where they been at all this time? And why they being found now? How? How did you find them? Because a bitch like me got questions. How you knew all these kids was missing? Oh, of course. Oh, they mother put in a police report? Oh, okay. So y'all just been looking for all these kids all this time? Oh, okay. Right. So y'all just now finding them during the movement? Right. They just came out of nowhere. After all these years, you just found them. Boom. During the movement. But yet we're not going to talk about it on the news outlets at all. It's crazy. That should be a victory for them, right? For the cops. We found kids, but they didn't say that. And I noticed, even though they're not going to say the background of the kids, but it kind of leads me to believe that the kids was black. And this is why you didn't fucking talk about it. Or, like I said, them kids, somebody else had them, maybe, and you don't want to tell on them, the government. Oh, did I say that? Did I say that? Yeah, I don't think they was kidnapped at all. At all. Yeah, they was kidnapped, but I don't think it was like what people think it. It's not no regular kidnapping. Oh, I got your child for ransom type shit. It wasn't no, I was going to say it wasn't no taking shit, but actually it was. Child trafficking, sex, all that, pornography. Notice how they putting that out there a lot too. Notice how everything just started to unfold once 2020 hit. Epstein, Trump, being linked to Epstein. Notice how they don't want to talk about that during the election time. Hell no. He's not my friend. I don't care if you have a picture with us hugging and stuff. He's still not my friend. I don't care if I was in his house when I hugged him and somebody took the picture and now you got it and you showing it to me. I still don't know him and that's not my friend. How does that work? How do you try to disassociate yourself when people have pictures of you all over the place with this man? Even live next door to the man, allegedly. But and yet, you don't know him. He's not your friend. So these pictures, these are fake. Right, Donald. I'm going to need you to cut that shit the fuck out. Because he's trying to disassociate himself with everybody that's going down. Did y'all know that the guy he put in charge to build the wall in Mexico just went down? He went into jail. And Trump acting like he don't know what happened to the money or something happened to the money for the wall and all of this craziness. Notice how all of this has happened during one of the biggest election years in the world. The world. History type of election type shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. And y'all not peeping game that all this shit is linked together? No, nobody doesn't see that all of this, the mega hat, to get people all fired up, the fucking rally all at the same time. And, let them move with the movement. Now they want to let us move with the movement. Now we good to protest, but even though it's COVID out there. And then y'all got the nerve to be paying people for the COVID. Really? Y'all paying the celebs to say that they got COVID? Really? Ha. But everything is alleged. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just, babbling, right? I'm just a regular old smuggler-duggler girl. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't see shit. No, I see a lot. A person like me couldn't be in politics. I see too much. And I'm not afraid to voice my opinion. That's why a person like me would never get there. Because when I'm talking about changing communities, I'm talking about changing communities. And I'm not that girl that's going to say, I'm going to come and save everybody. I wouldn't be that girl neither. Because a lot of people thought that Obama was supposed to come in here and save them. And I'm still not understanding that. How did y'all really think that Obama was supposed to come in here and save y'all? Why did he have to come in here and save y'all? I'm going to need black people to stand up and start saving themselves. Okay? I'm going to need y'all to start saving yourselves. I need y'all to stop fucking killing each other. I need y'all to wake up and pay the fuck attention and get the fuck a plan together in your motherfucking household. And everybody needs to be on one motherfucking accord. Move like a motherfucking band, one sound. Because y'all not understand. Because they moving like one band, one sound. I just told them again. Our government is attacking us. We are under attack. Our communities are in code red. That's a fact. Because they have this thing. Everybody want to rob us of our culture. They want to be us, get lips like us, asses like us. They want to change their whole goddamn bodies. They just want to change every fucking thing. They take our inventions and then they be done with us. They rob us. They take food off of our tables. We build a table, they take from our tables, and then they take the table for we won't have to put nothing else on it and burn that bitch. It's crazy. We need to get it together. I don't know what it's going to take for people to realize what the fuck is really going on. But this shit is sad. This shit is sad. This shit is sad, yo. This shit is sad. And when you sit in different chat rooms that's talking about that real shit, shout out to Jack Frost. When they be sitting in these chat rooms and they talking about that real shit, shout out to Roland Martin. I'm talking about them real chats when they talking that talk. It's crazy the comments that you see in there. It's crazy. People are fed up. People in general are fed up. They fed up with their president. They fed up with COVID. They fed up from fucking police brutality. They just fed the fuck up. They can't work because of COVID. Half of them. Oh, because if you didn't know, we still can't dine in New York City. No. We're still eating on the streets. Yeah, it's getting cold. We know. You're right. So I guess the world will never open back up for us fully. We'll never be fully. We will never be full at like the way we was ever again. I'm letting y'all know that right off the rip. We will never be the same country before all of this shit hit. Before that ball dropped. When that ball dropped, everything changed. And I don't know if you felt it. I know a lot of people partied when the ball dropped. I drunk and I partied a little bit, but let me tell you something. I felt the change in my spirit and in my heart and in my brain. I knew. I wanted 2020 to be the shit because, you know, I'm a business, you know. So I want all my years and days and everything to be great. But for some reason, 2020 is the eye opener and nobody is peeping game. 2020 is the eye opener. You know, for New Year's they have those glasses with the year on it. Well, think about when y'all had on those 2020 glasses. That's 4K vision right there, baby. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all not understanding. Y'all have to look at things in a different motherfucking way. Y'all have to think different, walk different, talk different, act different. It's different. Shit, we even gotta breathe different. And y'all not seeing what the fuck is going on? So fuck all that marching and making ourselves tired. Nah. Get your fucking chair and camp out in front of the precinct and sit there. And chat black. You don't gotta stand on your feet. Take your fold-up chair with you. And chant Black Lives Matter and see what the fuck that do. Because that's some I'm telling you. If they racist like that, that shit will irritate the shit out of them. That's a fact. Results is gonna get done. They may not get done when you want them, but they damn sure fitting to be on time. Go sit in front of the houses of the cops that's killing everybody with your lawn chairs and scream Black Lives Matter and see what happens. I'm telling you. Don't tire yourself out by marching through communities where the violence didn't even happen on. No. Why? We know Black Lives Matter. Why are we marching through our communities? Let's march through Fifth Avenue and chant Black Lives Matter. Let's see how that works. And I only say Fifth Avenue because I live in New York City. And Fifth Avenue is like, you know, the bougie. You know, and there's a lot of white businesses down there. So go down there and chant Black Lives Matter and see what happens then. Especially if you don't live in a city where the gun violence happened and you're not fitting to go there, but and yet you want to be part of the movement. Yeah, that's what you do. Go in the rich communities and do that. Go in front of people's white houses with their white picket fence and their white dog. Go to their houses and sit right there. Get real comfortable. Put a pamper on if you have to. Don't even move. The only thing you moving for is to go eat, wash your ass, and sit and bring your ass back down there to sit in front of people's houses, in front of people's precincts. Forget all that. Forget defunding and trying to take money from the precinct. The only way I feel like we should be taking money from the precinct is either you gonna give that money, and I don't mean they should have to, the family should not have to sue for the money. Either you just gonna give that Cox check away, because at this point I feel like they should be working for free at the desk now. Oh, y'all want to be at work? Y'all working for free because y'all killed somebody. I bet you they won't kill nobody else. How is it that they get to collect a paycheck and sit at home and still take care of their families? How does that work? Oh, because in gang culture, they take care of their family members and all of that stuff. Oh. See, what y'all not understanding is they live by a code. And it ain't the same. And they wired different. They wired different. And like I said, all cops are not bad, but it's a certain extent. Because if you are sitting back there as a black man right now in America, if you are sitting back and you are not saying nothing, you are too part of the problem. Because you didn't stand for nothing. So you gonna fall for anything. And let me just tell you this, black cop. I'm talking to you, black cop, male or female. If shit hit the motherfucking fan and you was on scene and you was the only black motherfucker on scene, you fitting to die. Straight like that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. They're going to demolish you from the motherfucking precinct. It's crazy. But it's a fact. They gonna flip on you so motherfucking fast and you going to be the only one going to jail by your motherfucking self. Meanwhile, your white friend officer over here is the one that killed the person. But because you didn't say nothing, they all got together and threw your black ass underneath the bus. So now you the one that did everything. Even though we got videos of such and such doing it, but we gonna just take you because everybody flipped on you, and that's how that works. Yeah, I'm talking to the black officers. That's a fact. They'll throw you in jail and kill you before you get to say any motherfucking thing. And that's a fact. They gonna get rid of you ASAP. Oh, you not following suit? Oh, Black Lives Matter. Oh, you part of that movement. You're out of here. You're getting hazed. All types of shit in the precinct. It really makes no sense to me. We at 1 hour and 7 minutes. Crazy, right? I told you it was a lot to unbuckle. But notice how I put everything together, though. I put everything together. Everything is an agenda. This whole 2020, this whole motherfucking year is an agenda. As far as we don't know who to pick, hold your fucking vote at this point. Hold your vote. This year we should be holding votes. Because if you don't like Joe, and we already know we don't like motherfucking Trump, so fuck it. Don't vote for nobody this year. This is the year where you hold your vote. But then you say, well, Eve, if the black people hold their vote, we got to pick somebody because we don't like nobody. But we got to pick somebody, and that's a fact. And at this point, yeah, I just flipped and I flopped because I thought about it. And no, I didn't like my blunt, but I just thought about it. We have to pick Joe because we don't want what Trump already is having to offer us. Honey, COVID don't came up in here during his fucking term. So he can say whatever the fuck he want about Obama. But Obama had a whole manual for this shit. So in case a pandemic happened, he just didn't read the bitch. Because his name is Obama and he don't feel like he need to read that black man's manual. And every president does it. And the crazy thing is, if Trump have to do his, which he does have to do it if Biden wins, you know, what they, you know, for the next president to do now that they in office. It's like the guidelines, you know, for the presidents to go on and, you know, to catch up on everything. I wouldn't advise Joe Biden to even look at that motherfucking Trump manual. Because first of all, he might have didn't even fucking write it. He probably ain't said not one word in the whole fucking shit. So that's already right there. We don't want to see it. Then we already know what he plan on. Everything is just stupid. So Joe don't need to mess around with that if he get in the White House. Don't follow none of that nigga shit because we already know he done fucked up. So I guess we do have to vote for Joe. Give somebody else a chance. Notice how they want to bring Joe's age into it. Oh, Joe is he's getting forgetful. He's getting dementia at an early stage because they trying to label him everything. He is drunk. One minute he forgets things and he got dementia. He done rubbed up on somebody. He got sex allegations. Well, guess what? You're the one that's in there now got sex allegations, but we don't want to talk about that. Shit. The whole Holly Weird. Yeah, I called them weird. The whole Holly Weird got sex allegations. Oh, wait. But only certain people are going to jail for theirs. Like R. Kelly. Let's get right to R. Kelly. Let's move right into that. You know they tried to kill him, right? An inmate tried to kill R. Kelly. An inmate tried to kill R. Kelly that had like double life or some stupid shit. Don't quote me on it, but he had some crazy fucking weird sentence. And I'm like, and the people was asking, why is he in the same population with R. Kelly if he's that deep of a person? He shouldn't even have privileges to even get that motherfucking close to R. Kelly if he's that type of person. But R. Kelly knows things, and if we don't get rid of R. Kelly like we did Epstein, well, maybe like we did Epstein, but we need to get rid of R. Kelly right behind these four walls. Yes, we do. Because he knows things. He's able to pinpoint, and he might have, we're not worried about him writing shit because that nigga can't write or read. So we definitely worried about him saying something or having recordings of other things. Because I'm starting to think now, remember when they was looking for all those tapes that everybody said that they had? Notice how Michael Avenatti, he ain't say nothing about the whole R. Kelly shit. Remember, he was the lawyer that was on it. Remember that? Yeah, he didn't say shit. You know why? Because Michael Avenatti have his own fucking issues going on. Remember Nike something, if you go down my timeline, Nike suing him. He's getting locked up left and fucking right. How the fuck you worry about R. Kelly when you stealing this lady money? Stormy Daniels, the one that did the book about Donald Trump. Yeah, you stole all her goddamn money. So how the fuck you worry about R. Kelly and you over here stealing this lady money, which is your client? Crazy. It baffles my mind the places and the spaces these people be, and you be like, really? So you became a cop to do what? Or you became a banker to do what? Or like, really? It baffles my brain. It really do, y'all. It really, really do. The world is just like all over the place, and I pray for it every day. I get sad just thinking about it. Just thinking about it. It's sad. We are losing too many people. What happens to the days where people was just dying of old age? There's a lot of illnesses out here. It's a lot going on. Shoot, if you get a cold, you should be scared in this day and age. If you sneeze one too many motherfucking times and you ain't got allergies, you should be scared. Because that's how much shit is going on in the world. You see young Bird over here, he got allergies. He don't even know what the fuck happened to his face. So like I said, if you sneeze a couple of times, it's like, what is going on? You should be alert with your body and your health at this point in time. It's just crazy to me, y'all. I don't know. See, I'm getting tired, and I'm not going to edit that whole yawn. Excuse me. I'm not going to edit that. I'm keeping that in there. That was raw and uncut right there. I showed you the hard work and dedication that I put in my everyday life. This is why a lot of the times I do my videos in the nighttime. Too busy out the house working and having my hands in somebody's head, so I can't do videos. But there's just a lot going on in the world. And the more and more that we see it, the more and more they put it in front of our faces on TV. It's like, once the court case is over, out of sight, out of mind. Me and my brother was just discussing this. We was just discussing it about the whole Jacob matter. Why would y'all handcuff him to a bed? And I know motherfucking well that man is not going to be able to walk again right now. Unless God do something to his spine. Other than that, they said that he is going to be disabled. So why the fuck did y'all handcuff him to the bed after his surgeries? Knowing he has to go through multiple surgeries. He's in and out the room. They taking him for tests every 5 minutes. I've been in the hospital. And that was just for my foot. So he got multiple gunshot wounds to his back. He's barely even in his motherfucking room. He's too busy taking CAT scans and all that stuff. And blood work. Well, they come into your room and do the blood work. But CAT scans and x-rays and, stuff like that. Why y'all handcuff that man to the bed? He can't take his x-ray and have a handcuff on. So why the fuck y'all do that? He's in the hospital. 9 out of 10 y'all had a cop at his door. Why did y'all have to handcuff him to the bed? Because that's just sending a sign to us. Because they want us to say, well, what did he do? That he hasn't, They want us to pay attention to, oh, well, he must be a criminal. They handcuffed him to the bed. Just like y'all seen in the other video just now. And the reason why I didn't say that victim's name is because I don't want to mess it up and I can't say it. So I'd rather wait for somebody else to say it, and then I'll say his name afterwards because I heard how they say it, and I don't want to botch his name. But I feel sorry for his family. Rest in peace to that young man in LA that passed away. But then somebody brought up in Mike Larry's live, and it was and you know what? I had to write that person back as soon as they brought it up. Because this shooting happened in LA, right? The shooting happened in LA. Rodney King got beat up in LA. Do you see what I'm saying? They know LA is quick to riot. They know LA is quick to riot. Why would y'all shoot that black man in broad daylight in front of those people 20 goddamn times? It's because they trying to push the agenda again. And then they have the nerve to fucking handcuff him. Why are you handcuffing him? You heard the whole video why the guy is saying they handcuffing him. Like, why are y'all handcuffing a dead person? Because didn't they try to do that with George Floyd too? Handcuff him? We fucking handcuffing people to dead. They can't fucking move. But you know what that shows me? They trying to send a sign. They sending a sign a couple of different ways by putting those handcuffs on you while you laying in a hospital bed or while you on that ground dead. They sending a message that, first of all, you're going to get these bracelets one way or another. That's a fact. Then it's, oh, I got him. He's locked up. Let's show the pictures with the bracelets on, even though he shot up in his bed. Even though we put 7 holes in that man's back. Let's just show he got handcuffs on and he's still a criminal. Because we don't want you to feel sorry for that man that got the handcuffs in his hospital bed, who can't walk, who y'all shot 7 times. No. We don't want that. We don't want those type of people. No. Hell no. It's crazy. It baffles my brain. And that's when I started to think to myself, like, we have to definitely move different. We have to move different. But the only thing I don't like about black people is y'all don't be on one accord. Y'all not on one accord. Y'all demands is crazy. Defunding the police. No, let's take their whole paycheck and put it back in our neighborhood. How about that? How about when they go to jail, we collect their paycheck in the hood and make our communities better? That should be a motherfucking rule. That's some shit you should ask for. That's some shit that you should ask for. That in itself. It's crazy. It's crazy how people can still have hate in their heart and do so much stupid shit. And I do mean stupid shit. Like shooting cops, shooting black people in the back and all that. Like, really? That's what we doing now? So we gonna just keep killing up everybody during this election season so we cannot pay attention to 45, but we gonna pay attention to all the black lives that matter. What? And people are really tuned in to what Trump is doing. I see videos like that all the time. Shit, I've made videos about Trump, but you see how I'm talking? That's how I talk. So, as soon as he do something stupid, I'm on his motherfucking TED Talk. So, no, I'm not about to be sitting up here not talking about what police is doing. Y'all doing it. Y'all know y'all doing it. It's purposely done because y'all throwing handcuffs on there, sending a sign. They are sending a message. We don't give a fuck if you are dead or alive. We still gonna lock you up. Take the body straight to the goddamn morgue. Yes, the fuck we is. And that's how that shit roll. And that's fucked up. It's just sad for people to just be still shooting people like they not human. So they don't have a family. So our black families don't matter once you kill a black family member over here. Our black families don't matter. It's crazy. It baffles my brain. I don't get it. I don't get it. At all. But things have to get better. They have to get better. We have to band together. And I mean, if you're going to make a balloon wall, you're going to make that shit. And people going to get distracted just because the lights coming off the hookah and the balloon, blow up balloon, that it's going to be crazy. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say right now. Because I'm looking out my window. When I'm doing my videos, I'm looking out my window and I'm looking at the skyline, so I'm gazing. So don't mind me if I'm paused because I'm looking at the police lights. I'm looking at everything out my window. And I'm looking at a sad world. The world is this different. How I view the world is this totally different now. I don't know what to say, YouTube, but it has to stop. Let's take let's take their checks and put them back in our communities. That should be one of the demands. I'm sorry. When they're fired, they shouldn't be able to get hired at another precinct around the world. Period. How about if they kill somebody, they should go straight to jail and don't pass go or collect $200 or get bonded out. And they should stay there for life like everybody else if they kill a person. It's just crazy how the rules is just so different for them. And they're very, very different. I don't know. I don't even know what to say, YouTube. I don't want to babble. I'm just sad. The more and more I think about it, the more and more I get enraged. The more and more I find little shit. The more and more I see the news. The more and more I see hitting shit. At some point, I just want to sometimes just close my eyes and not look at the news or not hear about what's going on in the world because it's just so much that we have on our shoulders right now. We got a fucked up president. We got this fucked up election. We don't even trust Biden like that. We got the fucking COVID going on. We can't fucking move the way we want to move because the world is fucking closed because of the fucking COVID. It's too much for people to handle. And I believe they are trying to break people. Broke people can't do shit. Mentally, they are breaking people down. Especially with this COVID and being quarantined and all that shit. People can't handle being locked down and all that stuff. Because they are definitely setting up all these police... Well, they're not setting them up. But these police shootings are happening so martial law can just be affected around the world. And I'm going to need y'all to know that. I'm going to need y'all to know that. They are trying to push martial law. If they are trying to push it, and y'all not peeping it. Y'all not peeping it at all. But, like I said, I don't want to babble. I just want y'all to be woke. That's all I want y'all to be, YouTube. I want y'all to take care of your families. Take care of each other. Take care of your neighbor. Ask them is they alright. Say hi to them. Because right now, just because that strong face, and you see that strong face, and it always look like that person got a smile on their face, you don't never know what's going on in their mental. You don't never know what's going on in their heart. You don't never know what's going on in their household. It's time for us to start taking care of each other. It really is. It's time. It's no time like the present. So let's go in front of their houses and camp out there for a couple of days. Let's go in front of the precinct they work in and camp out there a couple of days. See what results you get. Because let me tell you something. If we sitting down on our asses chanting Black Lives Matter and nobody's looting, you can't say we looting now. You can't blame that on black people now. Who would be looting? Right? If everybody band together, and I mean grab your kids up too, because your fucking kids, some of these kids, you get your fucking kid, grab him the fuck up too, and have him seated in front of the precinct too with you. So they won't have to say that your kid did all the looting. Oh, well, the black people be looting, and they was looting, and this and this and that. You know how that go. That's why I said, if you band together, don't march. Go in front of their precinct, go in front of their houses, and sit down and chant Black Lives Matter and see what the fuck happens. That's different. Let's stay there. Let's stay focused. Don't walk up and down the street. It's about to hit a whole nother season in some of these cities. Like New York City, we're about to go into autumn, winter time, fall, winter. It's cold. Like right now, I'm in my room and I'm like, why am I so cold? It's cold. Yeah. That's why I said stay in one place. Because if you're staying in one place and you chanting Black Lives Matter, if it rain, put up a tent and you can sit underneath that too. But walking around and wasting your breath and chanting Black Lives Matter, you got to go where it's effective at. Go in their communities. Go in front of their houses and see what happens. Because a lot of people were saying some stupid stuff, and I don't want to even repeat it on my channel because it's just so fucking stupid what they were suggesting that black people do. But anywho. But yeah, go in their towns and go in their cities and go in their states and you pop up on their doorstep and see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Because it baffles my brain. It does do. And I might keep saying it through this whole video. But there's a whole lot of shit that baffles my brain that I don't talk about tonight. This might be one of my longest videos to date. Because I'm just so disgusted about the injustice that's going on in the world. Is this too much hate for the brown skin? It's too much hate for the melanin skin. It's too much. You want to be us, but you don't want us here. That's a fact. Oh yeah, they want to be you. They just don't want us here to be sitting on a platform and talking about what we talking about. They don't want to do that. Nope. But they want to push that, oh, bullshit is going on in the world. Let's look at that. I don't understand it. But like I said, YouTube, I gotta go. I'm getting a little sleepy, a little sluggish, and I'm kind of trying to ease my mind from talking about it because lately I haven't been able to sleep. And it's like, when I don't sleep, there's a lot going on. It's a lot going, and I'm talking about in the world. It'd be a lot going on. But, like I said, my name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell 2 times. Thank you, YouTube. I gotta go. Everybody, stay safe and protect yourself and your loved ones. Have a nice night.